Hi, my name is Erica. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Today's look is this really cool greenish, yellowish. I don't even know how to explain this, honestly. I actually got this idea from another YouTuber. I saw her on Instagram and I'm like, that looks dope. So I'm gonna recreate it. Let me show you who she is. Her name is Brianna Fox, and I thought that this eye look was so freaking cool, and I just had to try it out for myself. So this is what I got when I recreated it. I think it came out really cool, and I usually don't like colors like this. I get scared of any blues and greens and yellows really because I have those undertones in my skin and I'm afraid that I'm gonna bring that up and I just don't wanna look like I got punched in the eye. I don't know, I guess nobody really wants that look, but I think this came out really cool and it came out just how I wanted it to. If you guys are into this look as well, then keep on watching. Today's look, I'm gonna start with the Painterly Pot by MAC. Painterly Paint Pot. Painterly Paint Pot, that's what it is. The name is Painterly and it is a paint pot. So I'm just gonna go ahead and put this all over my eyes. I like to basically put this on my eye and then go back in with a clean brush and make sure that it's distributed evenly. I apparently cannot talk today. So here I have a clean brush and I'm just going to go over it. It's a little sticky, but that's okay. You just want to make sure that everything is on evenly. So when you put the powder on and the eyeshadows on, everything looks seamless. I'm gonna go in with some translucent powder. I'm using the Laura Mercier powder, and again, just putting that all over the lid just to make sure our eyeshadow goes on nice and even. The first color I'm gonna go in with is by MAC, and it's called Golden Rod. Looks like this. It looks pretty bright, but let's just see what happens. I'm gonna use this and a different color to mix together. So I'm just gonna go ahead and start in the corner of my eye per usual, and then work my way up through the crease. I feel like sometimes it's really hard to work with colors like this that are yellow or even blues and greens. You have to be so careful because those are tricky colors. I feel like they could give you a black eye kind of look, or they can make your eye look super bomb. So we'll have to see how this turns out. I'm actually a little nervous, but never know unless you try. I'm just gonna make sure that this gets blended out. It's kind of looking a little patchy for some reason. There we go. I feel like sometimes colors that are bright but matte can, sometimes the payoff is kind of weird. You have to like really work with them. The next color I'm gonna go in with is Uninterrupted by MAC. This color is actually discontinued, but I have a huge one. There's so many different shades out there that are dupes that it's totally like not a big deal. Actually, I think the color that I used in my last tutorial, the Rubbish color by Melt Cosmetics, is pretty similar. So I'm pretty sure they still have that. That's from the Rustic palette, I think, or Rustic stack. And I'm gonna go ahead and just put this in the crease just to get a little dimension here going on. I feel like these two color combos together is kind of giving me the exact color that I wanted. So this is working out pretty good. I'm gonna go back in with Uninterrupted, and then I'm gonna dab one time in the, what was it, Golden Rod. And I'm just gonna go over the same exact area. I am doing circular motion right now and going back and forth into the hard to reach areas. Going back into the yellow color, keep forgetting the names, Golden Rod. I'm just gonna go into that color and go above the crease line here. Okay, for the main colors now, I'm gonna use Shark Bait, which is this color here, and Peacock, which is this color here, and these are both from Makeup Geek. And I'm just going to mix them together because I feel like separately it's not giving me the color that I want. So I'm just gonna dab twice into each one and just place that on my lid. Right now I'm just kind of packing it on and trying not to do any kind of stroke movement just so I can get as much payoff as possible. And then once it seems like most of the product is on my lid, I'm gonna move it up a little bit towards the crease. I wanna start to blend the two colors together so we can have like a seamless transition here. Just keep putting product on until you achieve your desired look. But for me, I really want this color to be bold, so I'm gonna keep building this product. And now I'm gonna go back in with my brush with no extra product that I used for the yellow transition, and I'm just gonna lightly go in the crease. And back in with my blue brush, going in the crease. No extra product, just trying to blend this out. I'm actually gonna go back in with a little bit of Uninterrupted and try to get this to blend out a little bit more. Going back in with the yellow shade, I'm just going to do the same thing and lightly just go on the yellow just to try to get it to stand out a little bit more. So there is quite some fallout, but I expected that just because I didn't really dust off my brush, only because I was trying to get as much pigment as possible on my lid. So it's totally fine. All you gotta do is just get a wipe and just gently wipe it away. Super easy. This is why whenever I do looks like this, I like to do my face last. Going in with my Kiehl's Ultra Facial Cream, I'm gonna go ahead and moisturize my face. Going in with my Eye Balm by Belief, I'm gonna go ahead and put that under my eyes. For foundation, I'm going to use my Makeup Forever HD foundation, and I am going to spray my little sponge here with the hydrating spray from Too Faced, the Hangover Spray, and I'm just going to distribute this all over my face. For concealer, I'm going to go in with the Born This Way concealer, and this is in the shade Natural Beige. And I'm just going to put a little bit under my eyes here. And again, using my spray, I'm going to spray the tip of my beauty blender or sponge here, and just going to diffuse this. Whatever's left over, I'm just going to do the bridge of my nose, my chin, and my forehead. Then going in with my MAC Studio Fix foundation, I guess it's a foundation powder. I'm going to set my under eye. And then going in with my fluffy brush from MAC, the 138, I'm going to go ahead and distribute this onto my entire face. Before I move back to my eyes, I want to warm my face up, so I'm going to use my Hoola bronzer, and I'm going to warm up my face. Okay, let's go ahead and move on to the lower lash. I did notice that this combo that I used did make the yellow a little bit of a green by mixing them, but that's totally okay. We're just gonna work with that. So I'm gonna go in with my little fluffy brush here from Morphe, the 506 brush, and I'm going to start with just the yellow from MAC, this bright yellow, the goldenrod. And I'm just gonna start by putting that underneath my lash line. You can go kind of low with this just because we're basically replicating what we did on the lid. And now I'm gonna go in with this little pencil brush by MAC, and I'm gonna mix the two colors and make sure to take off any excess and just be as close as possible to the lash line. I really want to deepen this look because obviously it is a fall look. So I'm going to go in with my gel liner and I'm going to tight line my top, what is this thing? Waterline. And then the bottom. As you can see, I just popped on my lashes, added some mascara, but I also wanted to show you guys before I took this off. I don't bake, but before I put any mascara on my bottom lashes, I always like to put powder down here and then apply the mascara and then look down left and right so the very tips of my lashes get coated with powder. That way it doesn't leave any little marks on my skin. So my lashes are kind of long for my bottom lashes. So whenever I don't do this, my mascara will transfer onto my face. So this is a little trick that I like to do. Helps me, so hopefully it helps you guys. And then all I do is just wipe this off. Also, if you guys ever do get mascara, say you're putting mascara on and you get it on your nose, just wait like 10 minutes, let it dry, and you can totally just like flick it off. If you don't wait, it will just smear. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and spray this once because I want to make sure that this doesn't look powdery down here. By the way, these lashes are Cocoa lashes in the style Goddess. I love these lashes. I used to wear them all the time. I totally forgot about them and I'm like, I'm gonna wear these today. I'm gonna go in with highlight and I'm gonna use the Sam Marcel palette and I'm going to use the shade Cream. And the brush I am using is the Morphe M501. I love this brush for highlighting. I feel like it's so good. I'm just gonna put this obviously on the high points of my cheeks and then move on to the bridge of my nose, tip of my nose, and Cupid's bow. So this girl in the picture actually looks like she has a kind of like a green highlight in her inner corner. I don't have a green highlight, so I'm actually just gonna go in with this color called Soleil, and it has like a yellow undertone, so I feel like that'll work well. And I just like to get my brush and kind of buff it out on top. Okay, for lips, I'm gonna go in with the NYX lip liner, and this is called Natural. I'm just gonna line my lips. So her lips look like a peachy pink color, more peachy. So I'm gonna actually go in with Peach Stock by MAC. I'm pretty sure that this one is expired. It smells like crayons. Okay, that is it for this tutorial. I hope you guys liked it. It was definitely a struggle for me in the beginning, but we made it work and I felt like it was pretty easy. The only thing is blues and greens are really difficult to work with, but you can do it. I believe in you. If you guys liked this video, don't forget to give me a thumbs up and leave a comment below. And if you guys aren't subscribed already, don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next video. Love you guys. Bye.